All right, kindergartners and first graders, for your first day of week 5, I'm going to have you do a warm-up with that website that we did in the past. So just click on that website and start up with your warm-up for about 10 minutes. After your warm-up, I would like you to practice your basketball dribbling again. Kindergartners, remember we are trying to push the ball to the ground so that it comes back up to us. And you're trying to do that at least 2 times in a row. And if you can do more, that'd be great. First graders, you are trying to dribble for about 5 seconds. Try to keep your head up and try not to look at the ball while you do this. After a couple of minutes of working on it from just one spot, work on walking with the ball while you are moving and dribbling. Moving and dribbling, same time. So you're going to do that for about 10 minutes. After you're done dribbling, we're going to play a game that requires you to roll the ball underhand. It's kind of a bowling game. It can be called bowling if that's what you want it to do, but we have to use some different equipment to do it. Obviously, not all of you have bowling pins at home. Not all of you have a bowling ball at home, and I don't want you to use a bowling ball. Find a ball that rolls, that you can throw underhand on the ground. If you look over here, I have some great bowling pins that you could use to substitute. These are pop bottles, or in this case the Winco brand 0-calorie water bottles. And what you could do is set them up, and I just have 3 of them, that's all you need. You can set them up in a triangle, kind of like this. So that way you can try to knock over all 3 of the pins with one roll. I like to give them a little bit more spacing in between, but you see I have a row of 1 and a row of 2, and then you're going to get about 5 steps away from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then roll your ball and see if you can knock them over. Now, usually you get 2 throws to knock them over. If it becomes too easy to knock over all 3 pins on your first try, add another row behind it. A row of 3, and you can even add a row of 4 for a complete set of pins like they do in bowling. You can practice this for 10 minutes. Get your family involved with it. It'd be a fun way to use some of those empty pop cans or pop bottles or water bottles that you have around there to play a game of backyard bowling. And when you've done all these things, that will be your activities for day 1 of week 5. Kindergartners and first graders, for day 2 of week 5, we're going to have you do the warm-up. That should be linked right next to where warm-up is on the PE Google Classroom instructions. After you're done your 10-minute warm-up, what I'm going to have you do is work on your kicking. And as you can see, I've used 2 of my pop bottles that I had from yesterday's bowling activity. And all I've done is set them up just however far apart I would like them to be for the goal. You choose how far apart you want it to be, and then walk about 5 steps back away from it. 4 and 5, and then set your ball there. And then remember, we are doing our one step kick, so that way we can get more power on our kick, and we're trying to kick it between the goal. So 1 step and kick. Now, I missed. Hopefully you're able to make it. If it gets too easy with how far apart you've spread the pop cans or pop bottles or whatever you're using to mark your goal, slide the cans and the bottles together a little closer to give you more of a challenge. When you've done this for 10 minutes, Then I want you to review the forward and backward rolls. This is the last week you have to do them. So really work hard at figuring out which one you like. Do you like the forward roll? Do you like the backward roll more? And then see if you can do that without any help. So after you've practiced that for 10 minutes, then that will conclude your activities for week 5 of K-1 PE.